If you have a bunch of old plastic Christmas tree baubles, why not give them a makeover? Stay with me while I upcycle a couple of my baubles. It's simple and easy to do. I could buy new clear plastic baubles, but I have this in my Christmas box and they must be over 20 years old. The finish is uneven and they look a bit tired. They are great candidates for a makeover. After I remove the caps, I clean them with rubbing alcohol because I want my paint to stick as well as possible. I apply a bit of white chalk paint and dab the bauble with a sponge. This is why it makes no difference whether I buy new ones or recycle old ones. After 2 coats of paint, they will look the same. The chalk paint is dry and I take medium-sized bottle cap and trace around it with a pencil. I repeat the same on the other side. I paint everything but the circles with vintage paint metallic gold. It will take 2 coats to get full coverage. The other one will be silver. I cut out a small piece of a paper napkin so that the design will fit into the white circle. I position the design where I want it and apply a bit of decoupage glue on the background. Then I apply glue over the design so it adheres to the chalk paint. Because I cut so precisely around the leaves and petals and the design is not one large square, there are hardly any creases even though the bauble is round. I bought this sparkling ribbon at the dollar store. It will give me lots of bling for my money. I cut off the width that I need with scissors, making sure to cut off as many of the little strings as possible. I apply some glue on the ribbon and press it down. I could use other kinds of glue, for example the glue that sets in seconds, but I hate it when it sticks to my fingers and I hate wearing gloves. Hot glue would turn whitish after it would cool down. So this was my best bet. I would recommend you lay it on in a thin layer and perhaps wait a tiny bit so that the ribbon does not slide along the glue. Also, when I was doing the other side, I found it helps if I cut off the outer string that connects the diamonds. This makes it easier to curve the ribbon while it remains flat on the surface. Finally finished. For the other bubble, I chose a different material. A golden rope that was also super affordable and was much easier to glue around the edge of the white circle. One more tip, start at the bottom so that you also finish at the bottom and the detail where the two ends meet is less visible. For the gold bubble, I will use rice paper. This water pen is a great alternative to dipping your brush into water to trace around the design. Wet edge makes tearing the design out so much easier, and frayed edges help to make the paper blend with the background. The design is just a bit too big. I chose Polyvine Decorator's varnish to glue on the rice paper. On the other side I used Decoupage glue and it smeared the red color of the rice paper. Polyvine was better at this. I forgot to make little tears so that the paper would fit the round shape better. It was not too late. If this was a napkin, I would not dare to touch it when it was wet, but rice paper is much more resistant. Before applying the top coat, I cut off the excess napkin. Polyvine Decorator's varnish is perfect for these projects. It will protect the napkin as well as rice paper. Let's make some bows for the top. I go over the index finger, above and around the middle finger, over the index finger again, under the middle finger, and through the opening. Then I thread my ribbon through the loop I made earlier and tighten the bow. I wiggle my fingers out of the bow. I attach the bow using a bit of hot glue. I didn't like the green bow on the gold ornament. So I made another pair of bows from fancy pipe cleaner string. Sometimes I find it difficult to stop adding things. To hang the ornaments, I will use this beaded string. I have one in red and one in silver. And these are the finished Christmas tree ornaments. What do you think? Please like, subscribe and comment. It all helps to get this video seen. I have another video almost ready with more Christmas tree decoration ideas. Thank you for watching.